All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of wherever you are is. Welcome back to another Flutter Fridays. I'm accompanied, of course, with my man Xavier. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. And it's not just going to be us two. We are accompanied by Roa. Would you like to intro
Hello.
yourself?
Hi. Thank you so much for having me here. How can I introduce myself? It's very difficult. Okay, so I'm Roa. I'm a Flutter developer. I've been working with Flutter for 3 years. I'm currently a senior Flutter developer at Widgetbook, and I love animations. I've been working with animations ever since I started working. I started with motion graphics and web animations, and then found it amazing to do animations in Flutter. So
Awesome. Well, it's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. I think we have a couple questions. Xavier, would you like to ask Roa these? A few
Yeah.
little
So,
icebreakers.
since we're talking about animations, I want to know what is your favorite Flutter animation widget?
okay, that's a difficult. All of them. I don't discriminate between widgets, but I think the most powerful one is the animated container because it can do anything. Any value you change inside it would change everything, and that would be in the implicit animation part, the simplest form. If I'm gonna go with more complex form, the animated builder also does a lot of magic by turning any widget into animated widget. So yep, I would say that.
And then I guess the next question is what's the coolest animated widget you've created, or I guess just animation in Flutter?
Well, I would say, for me personally, whenever I create an animation, at the end I hate it, whatever it is. But if I'm gonna take into account the feedback from my Twitter account and followers, I would say the one I did for Flutter Vikings was really a hit, and people liked it, and I was very glad that people liked it, and I was able to talk about it at Flutter Vikings, so that was cool. Yep.
Awesome. And then I guess last question, we'll just keep it quick and simple, but what's some advice you give to somebody that wants to get into animations in Flutter?
Okay, so I would tell them to start small and to always practice, practice, practice. Start with simplest form of animations and then also do complex animations, but do implement from dribble inspiration or something just to practice the code itself. And then once the code is built in, memorized, you can do a lot of creative stuff. So you need to practice first. That's that's what I say.
That is some good advice. Thank you, Roa. And thank you, Xavier. All right. Now let us get into some fun. I will share my screen here. Da, 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 da. Share screen. All right, let's go. Flutter Fridays 2. Here we go. And present. All right. Here we go. I'm assuming everyone can see this, right? Can I get some confirmation?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Looks like we're good to go.
Welcome to Flutter Fridays, of course. And of course, before we get into the fun, we do have to go over the rules. Pretty simple. The first one, have fun. Of course, that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun and to learn a little bit more about Flutter, or maybe, I guess, build a better strength for the Flutter knowledge you already have. Be kind and respectful to everyone in the chat and to us up here on the stage. If you have any questions, then you can put them in the chat at any point. We have people that are looking at the chat and moderating, I guess you can say. And of course, we're going to have our quiz today for Flutter Fridays. And if you would like to participate in the quiz, you can see at the top of the slide there, it says go to menti.com and then use that code. Xavier, would you like to test that code? It should be working.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Or
Thank you.
if somebody's already in, you can leave a comment in chat.
Yes. And of course, if you are not the nicest person in the chat, this may result in ineligibility of prize winnings. Also, I would recommend looking at the terms and conditions. We do have it up. You can kind of scan it there on that QR code, or go to @sign.com/Flutter Fridays terms conditions. That is a mouthful. Okay, I guess we can move on. And today we have prizes again. First place gets a $25 gift card of your choosing. Of course, you have to look at the terms and conditions again for that. Second place, $15. And third place, there's a little typo there. I'm sorry, $10. Okay, let's go on. So to get started, just to see if everyone can get into the slides and presentation here, how long have you been working with Flutter? We got 1 year. Ooh, it's pretty good. Oh, the music. I'm so sorry. I forgot to play the music. Oh,
Yeah.
Xavier, would you be able to play the music for us, please?
Yeah.
How could I do that?
I mean,
We going for quiz song?
No, the 3 music loop.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And then turn up the volume just a smidge. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting a got 4. I assume that's 4 years. Whew. That is a long time to be working with Flutter.
Yep.
Flutter's barely been around for 4 years.
Yeah, is that I guess the very beginning, pretty much?
Pretty much, yeah.
I
mean, it started in 2018 or something.
Yeah.
Officially, but I think some people technically have been around since 2015, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First launch.
I'm talking about like the stable.
Yeah.
Release. Oh.
All right. Look at that. December 2020. I'm sure you've learned a lot since then. That's really exciting.
Yep. And moving from Android, whenever I hear someone moved from native, I'm very happy.
4 months and looking for a Flutter job. Well, you've come to the right place to find other people in the community, that's for sure.
Yep.
I wonder, can I scroll this? Oh, I can. Look at that. Another. And we got a 0. So that's okay. If you don't know anything about Flutter, you can still participate in the quiz and try your best. Currently building a project in Flutter. Let's go. 2 years. That's awesome.
Yep, we all love Flutter.
Yeah,
That's why we're here.
exactly.
Yep.
We'll wait 1 more minute. Give some people some time. Again, menti.com and use the code above. You can do it on your phone while you're watching the stream. And then I think if you're looking on your phone, you should be able to see the slides and the questions and stuff.
Yeah, I see a few people putting it in the YouTube comments. If you join our Menti, you can actually participate and do the quiz with us.
Yep.
1 year and would like to get efficient animations. Well, good thing Roa's here. Practice, 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 just like she said.
Don't forget to get feedback. That's important.
Oh, there you go. That is super important, crucial.
And the best way to do that is to share your work on Twitter. You will get a lot of feedback.
Okay, 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Any last jumpers?
I saw the number go up again.
Ooh. 3 years. Wow, we got a few veterans and a few new people. That's good. I like to see all of the different types of experience levels. Ooh, it's the new song.
Oh, nice.
All right, let us get going. So, ready, set, Flutter. Woo! Here we go. All right, we're all here. Oh, wait. 3, 6, 9, 12. I think there's one more. There we go. Oh, wait, 17. Hold on.
So I think it asks for your name here. Try to keep it the same as whatever your name on YouTube is or wherever you're watching from, just so it's easy for us to link you afterwards. Okay.
Yes, please.
In the last stream, Saleh, his name was not Saleh, so that was also
Okay, are we good to go? This is everyone? Let's do it. You can implement animations into your Flutter project. True or false? Yes or no? It's a nice little warm up. I don't know. This one's a hard one.
Have we talked about this one yet?
This is for the speed, right?
All right. Yes, of course you can implement animations into your Flutter project. Good job, everyone. There you go. And let's see the standings. Ooh, we answered that one pretty fast.
Who's got fast fingers?
Wow.
Are we tied for first? We are.
Oh, we
wow.
are. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Nice work, everyone. Here we go. Which of these is not a widget? Oof. These ones are always tough. Tween animation builder, animated container, positioned transition, or scaffold transition? Which of these is not a widget? Ooh, nice work.
Nice.
Yes, scaffold transitions are not actually a widget. I don't know if you would ever want to transition a scaffold.
Yep.
I mean, if someone comes up with some use case for it, we'd love to hear about it.
There we go. Flutter's open source.
Yeah, but you would probably get a very weird black result.
Yeah, probably. Nice work, everyone. Off to a good start.
Yep, great competition.
Someone said wait in chat. Are we going
sorry.
too fast?
Sorry. What is the smallest unit of time measurement you can pass into a duration object? This one does give you a little bit more time. Sorry, I will slow down after this one. I know we're kind of breezing through it.
Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, people are moving on to the next screen. Okay. I see we were at 16 and now we're at like 11, but it's going back up. So
Okay.
I think we're good. We lost one person. Uh-oh.
My PC. Hopefully they'll come back. What is the smallest unit of time measurement you can pass into a duration object? Let's see what people got, or what the answer is. The answer is microseconds. So if you answer with microseconds, you are correct. And I will wait just 1 second here for everyone to catch up. And then how long or short is a microsecond? And a microsecond is actually 1/1000th of a second. So that's 10 to the power of -6, in case you were wondering. And again, just like last time, we had all of these like resource pages and the Flutter docs to go to. If you're on your phone and don't want to leave the quiz in case you get disconnected, I have compiled all of the resources together at the end of the slide deck. So don't worry if you think you are missing anything.
I think Hakeem here is saying that the music is loud, so if you can...
Xavier, please.
Thank you. Good catch.
Thank you.
How's that?
That's better on my end.
Yep, me
Perfect.
too.
All right, are we all good? Good to go? All right, let's see who got that right. Nice. Got a few people who got that.
Oh, there was no time limit. Nice. Okay.
Nice work, everyone. It's looking good. Strong battle for first, second, and third. Here we go. Question 4. Are we ready? I see that we have 21 now, so I'm going to give everyone 1 second.
Thanks.
Oh. All right, here we go. Question 4. Answer as fast as you can. Flutter converts the UI into their native components. True or false? Ooh, this one's tough.
Yep.
This one's a pretty important thing to know.
Yeah.
Flutter converts the UI into their native components. It's false. It is false. And do we know why that is? Anyone want to talk about that?
Yeah, so Flutter has its like own management for pixels, or it has its own rendering engine essentially, and that's how it's able to so easily go between different platforms. It's because it renders to its own little canvas, is the simple explanation.
And if it weren't, like, if it would do them in native, it would be very much harder to do it cross-platform because they would have to do the native thing for everyone,
Exactly.
for each one.
Exactly. Again, all of the resources are at the end of the slide deck in case you want to read more on that. Now, I saw that a lot of people got tripped up on that question. So let's see what happened to the standings now. Oh, Kelvin got that right. Here we go. I see Tiger Baby. It's an interesting name.
Ooh, very
Yeah.
fast.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay. It's looking good, everyone. Everyone's doing pretty good today.
Yep.
Here we go. Next question. We're halfway there. Give everyone 1 second. How's everyone's Friday going? Are we doing good?
Looking forward to the weekend.
Are we
Me
all?
too.
Yeah, well, that's what Fridays are for. Yeah,
Exactly. And that's why we have Flutter Fridays. Nice way to
Yep.
end the weekend on a nice chill note.
exactly. With a fun way.
All right, here we go. Question 5. What does the ticker class do? Woo! Now this one's a little hard. I gave you guys a little extra time. A class that maps a relative time value and elapsed time, an animation that makes an object look like it's ticking, a class that invokes a callback for every tick, or is it a metronome feature for music apps? What does the ticker class do? Kicking up the heat here. The questions are getting pretty tough.
Yeah.
Who's got it? Who's got it? Nice. It is a class that
nice.
invokes a callback for every tick. Great work. And of course, if you want to learn more about the ticker class, it is there on the Flutter docs. Roa, have you used the ticker class before?
Well, actually, I've got a lot of questions about something. Like, it's sometimes confusing because if you want to use an animation controller, you have to extend a single ticker or a ticker provider to be able to connect the animation controller to the ticker, and so the animation can tick on every frame. So it's useful to know, but if it's too complex for you, you don't even need to like learn it in depth to be able to create animations. So, yeah.
All right. Let's see where we're at for the standings. A few people got that right. I'm surprised. You guys are doing so good. I thought I would mess up a lot of people on that. Oh my goodness, look at this.
It's so back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Question 6. Here we go. This one's similar to one before. What is the largest unit of time measurement you can pass into a duration object? So before we did the smallest, and now what is the largest? Honestly, before today, I didn't know this, so not gonna lie.
I've found it out in a weird way that I can say later.
All right, let's see what we got. Infinity. The correct answer is days. Largest unit of time measurement you can pass is days. I do see a few people got that right. I also did kind of make it in the way that if you said just day or days or whatever, you would have gotten it. So good job.
Some AI work for finding out the.
So Roa, how did you discover that it was days?
Yeah, I was like doing some comparison between dates, and I wanted to compare the year, and I tried to type year, and it wouldn't let me, so I had to go down a bit and do a little like 365 days. So I found that out.
That is awesome. Who got that right?
Well,
Ooh.
am I losing connection? The
Oh,
problem with
you're
like
still
year
good.
and months is they vary sometimes, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it's not a part of duration, because a month can have 28 to 31 days, and
And you have
a year can
years.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice work to the people that got that right. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a few watches on this. You have to watch this very carefully. Make sure you are seeing the animation, you're understanding it, you're absorbing it. You're seeing what's happening. I'll let it run like 1 or 2 more times. What is happening? What is happening in this gray box? All right, let's move on. So now that we've seen that animation, what was it? What animation did we just see? What type of animation was being displayed? Was it a form of staggered animation? Many fling animations at different speeds? Was it an example of a hero animation? Or was it an animated list of objects using animated list, of course? Ooh, this is tough. This one's so tough. Oh, I guess not. It was a form of staggered animation. Good job, everyone.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of good competition, so.
Oh, I thought I put resources for that one. Sorry. But staggered animations takes your animations and kind of puts them sequentially. So rather than all of the animations happening at like once, it's one after another. So I saw like the square, it like turns color and then it turns into like a circle and then it goes down, then it comes back up, all sequentially. Roa, have you used staggered animations?
Yep, a lot. And I use it actually to do a trick to delay an animation, because you can like have an interval start at 0.5, and so you have the animation start after a while, after initializing the widget. And yeah, there are a lot of interesting usages that you can do. And the coolest animation that you asked me about has had a lot of usages for staggered animation. You can also use it to animate a list, have it like each item animate after the other. That would look cool.
Awesome. That's good to hear. It's good to hear that
Yeah.
wasn't just some unknown thing that I found.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. And also that animation was from the Firebase YouTube channel. They're showing an example of them using staggered animations. And I've also linked the documentation on flutter.dev for that later down at the end of the slides. All right. Here we go. Question 8. Doing pretty good today, everyone. A stateless widget can change or update a page due to a state change. Is this true or false? I kind of felt bad for that last question, so I put an easier one here. That is right. It is false. It is a stateless widget, which means without having a state, so it cannot change. Good job. All right, what's the leaderboard looking like? Oh, wow, it is so close today.
It's so competitive today.
Yeah.
This is anyone's game.
Yeah, the first place is moving a lot.
Here we go. Question 9. Here we go. No pressure, everyone. No pressure.
2 left.
In the animated physical model widget, the blank and the blank are animated. The X values and the Y values, border radius and elevation, width and height, or velocity and direction. Ooh, this is tough. This music's so good. Thank you, Akeem. Oh, it's border radius and elevation. Yes, that one threw off everyone.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Here Here we go. And I think I put resources after it. Nope, just kidding. Roa, have you used the animated physical model?
I have never used it before.
All right.
Yeah, it's an animated version of the physical model widget, which is used everywhere, but you don't know about it. Like the up bar, the material widget, it's always using a physical model. So that's interesting.
Ooh. There we go. I got to start putting more hard questions like that. Got to keep it interesting.
Yep.
Don't feel bad, guys, because I would have gotten that wrong too.
Oh yeah, me for sure. Yeah, there's no way.
Me too.
Here we go. If you want to read more into that, there's a link there. Again, it's all at the end, so don't worry about scanning the QR code. Good job to the people that did get that right, though. Here we go. Last question. This is anyone's game. We are so close. Absolutely no pressure. I know everyone's like hands are like shaking with their phones. Here we go. Question 10. Animated widget is an abstract class you can extend to create animated widgets of your own with listenable properties. Woo! That is a tough one. True or false? Just how long the question is makes it hard.
This is like one of those questions where you're in school, like you got the math problems that are like word problems, and you got to like first understand the problem before you can answer it, you know?
I gave like 30 seconds to answer this one, though. All right, what is it? What is it? Oh, it's true. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Whew. That was a long one.
Yeah.
Who won?
Let's see who won. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh.
It's close.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh my.
Helvin, no way.
Yep.
He's done it. And Jaren and Vipin. First, second, and third. Amazing job. Look how close this was. Oh my goodness. Just a couple 100 points difference.
So how do we want to take these down?
I think we have Hakeem writing them down, maybe. Let's see.
So I recommend like each of you guys that top 3, just make sure you like screenshot with your little name there so that you have proof just in case there's an issue.
All right. Do we have it? Do we get the names? All right. Okay. So as I promised, here is the QR code to all of the things. Xavier, may you please change the permissions on that document, please?
Oh, yes, that's right.
It is restricted. I didn't want anyone to look at the answers before we even gave it out today.
That's the Flutter Fridays links, right?
Yes, that is right. So if you don't have permission to it right now, it's okay. We got Xavier fixing that for you.
Ooh, I can't change it, actually. I think you're going to have to do that afterwards.
I will do that as soon as I stop sharing screen. Actually, let me just do that right now. I'll stop sharing for a second here, and I will change that, and I will reshare, or I will reshare my screen for everyone. Here we go. Let's change the permissions. Because it's in our drive, Xavier, I cannot open it up. I'm gonna have to pull it out again.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, hold on, everyone. Sorry. Roa, would you like to say any words while we're working on this?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I was muted. Yeah. I can comment on the last question on the animated widget class.
Please.
It's interesting that every transition widget that you use actually extends the animated widget. So it's used everywhere without you knowing, and you can use it to create your own transitions, which would make it like you can go wild with it. You can create a lot of cool things, a lot of creative things. So that's another reason to practice animations.
Thank you. And I am about to reshare the QR code. It should work now. So I'll give everyone a couple seconds to get into that. How do I full screen this? Oh boy. Close enough. I'll let everyone take a snapshot, take a screenshot or something. And thank you so much again. Kelvin, congrats on the win. Did Kelvin win last time?
I think so.
Kelvin, man, we gotta make it like super duper hard for you.
Yeah. I think he was in the list also.
All right. Okay. I think that's good for everyone. Thank you so much. I will stop sharing my screen again. Roaa, thank you so much for joining us. This is so much fun. I really enjoyed these.
Thank you for having me. Yeah. It was a lot of fun playing last time, so it's also fun to join in the stream.
Thank you. And Xavier, can you tell us the next time we will be having a Flutter Fridays?
It'll be 2 weeks today, same time. I think actually we have daylight savings coming up, so we will tweet the time to make sure that everybody gets the right time zone information.
Yeah.
And we'll be joined by our next special guest, which is Chris Swan of that side.
Ooh, who is also a GDE. So, whew, look at that. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you again, Roaa. Thank you, Xavier, for being my co-host. And I will see you all in 2 weeks.
Yay.
Happy Friday.
Yeah. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
You too.